Nanabhoy Nani Ardeshir Palkiwala was born and raised in Bombay. He was a leading Indian economist and legal expert. He excelled as a student and obtained a master's degree in English. He wanted to be a lecturer but eventually became a lawyer. Palkiwala was an expert on income tax as evidenced by the seminal work The Law and Practice of Income Tax, which was first published when he was 30 years old. Other books of his are We the Nation and We the People. Palkiwala was also known to his acquaintances as an environmentalist who loved open spaces and long walks. His article, The Ailing Planet, The Green Movement's Role, was published in 1994. In the article, he speaks of a growing awareness of environmental conservation at a global level. He outlines the issues at stake from the loss of forest cover and animal life to rapid population growth and stresses on the need for sustainable development. He also speaks of how environmental protection laws in India need to be enforced and implemented. Here is a summary of the article The Ailing Planet, The Green Movement's Role by Nani Palkiwala. Prior to the 1970s, human beings viewed Earth only as a means to fulfill their own needs. They saw it as nothing more than a commodity that would help them achieve their own self-interests. Human beings were, thus, the world's most dangerous animal, causing irreparable damage to Earth. The Green Movement, which began around the 1970s, marked a shift in human perception. People adopted a holistic and ecological view of the world and started looking at Earth as a single unified organism, of which humanity is only one part. Thanks to the Green Movement, human beings have realized that they need to become custodians of the future and practice sustainable development. That is, they need to keep in mind the needs of future generations while utilizing available resources for the current generation's needs. Palkiwala hopes that this change in perception is permanent because Earth is like a patient in declining health. Excessive and unchecked use has weakened Earth's principal biological systems, which include fisheries, forests, grasslands, and croplands. Forest cover especially is shrinking at an alarming rate. Studies indicate that the pace of reforestation needs to increase significantly if future fuel requirements are to be met. Palkiwala laments that the situation in India is no different. Though there are provisions in the Indian Constitution for safeguarding the forests and wildlife of the country, the laws are rarely implemented. As a result, India, too, has witnessed heavy deforestation. Palkiwala declares that the primary factor negatively affecting the future is population explosion. Population control, even if it is through coercion, is essential for meaningful development that benefits all sections of the society. Thanks to the new worldview brought in by the Green Movement, an era of responsibility has been kick-started. Industries, too, play a crucial role in this era and can usher lasting transformation if they operate with a sense of responsibility towards the ecology. Palkiwala quotes Margaret Thatcher, who famously declared that humanity is a tenant on the planet with the responsibility to keep it in good condition. The article ends with the words of Lester Brown affirming that we have only borrowed this planet from our children, emphasizing our responsibility to conserve resources for future generations. Now let us examine the article closely. The predominant theme of the article is the dire need for conserving the environment. With the help of statistics and specific examples, Palkiwala points out how Earth's resources are being depleted. For instance, owing to rapid deforestation, the firewood used for cooking is so scarce in some parts of the world that it is more expensive than food itself. If this continues, forests, which have been on Earth much before human beings, will turn into barren deserts. Hence, it is crucial that all necessary steps are taken for conservation. A related theme that the author elaborates upon is the necessity for sustainable development. The author accepts the fact that humanity requires natural resources, but emphasizes that the utilization of these resources must be done responsibly. It should not come at the cost of future generations. Use of natural resources must be controlled, and efforts should be made to replace these resources as fast as they are consumed, so that they are not exhausted. The article also touches upon a major issue impacting future developments: population growth. The population explosion that the world has seen in the last century has made sustainable development even more difficult. The author declares that population control must be implemented as a priority and, if necessary, even with some level of coercion. The article also briefly touches upon the impact of poor law enforcement on the ecology in India. The Indian Constitution does have laws for protecting the wildlife and forests in India. Even then, areas which are officially marked as forest land hardly have any trees.